So one of the things that came out of our recent survey of email marketers is that 55% of email marketers find their job to be stressful. So with that, we reached out to our friends at FitPros and asked if they would start us off with Splatfest with this mindfulness meditation session. So we have Caitlin and Susie from FitPros, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about what we're going to get into today.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Caitlin Ackerman. I am the Senior Wellbeing Manager at FitPros, and we are a holistic health and wellbeing company that we offer on site and virtual solutions, very similar to this live meditation as well. So, I'm going to put in the chat box here our website if you would like to check us out. And with further ado, really, we're here for you. And so, I'm excited to introduce to you Susie Kinsler, our yoga and mindfulness expert here at FitPros. She is an advanced teacher with her 200 Yoga Alliance, 200 Power Vinyasa, Hot Hatha, Yoga Sculpt, and more. She's extremely passionate about building connection, creating community, health, energy, healing, and wellness. So, Susie, please take us away.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here with y'all. I've been teaching yoga and meditation for 17 years. I lead online classes and I'm on social media. If you want to find me, I put all my information in the chat. Yay. So, what today is going to look like is we're going to do a couple stretches and then some breathing. And there we go. And then we will do a meditation technique. So, however you are sitting is great. If you're in your chair, that's perfect. If you are on the floor, that's perfect. It's helpful to just bring the front of your sitting bones to the front of whatever it is that you're sitting on. So that will allow your spine to remain long. You just don't want to lean back on anything or slouch as best as you can. So move the bottom flesh to the side. And if you're on your chair, just place your feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. And palms down on your thighs, your knees. Close your eyes. And for a moment, we're going to just settle the body into stillness and observe, because so much of our lives are outward focus and action. Yeah? And so as soon as your body becomes still, the only thing that there is to do is to observe your internal experience. So all that outward movement of your mind, your gaze, your hearing is just going to slowly start to turn within. Now let's just do this, what I call ascending, descending breath. So exhale out of your mouth, feel your bones drop to the ground. Then as you inhale, draw the breath from soles of feet up the spine to the crown of the head, slowing the breath. Reverse the movement back down as you exhale out of the mouth, maybe a ha sound or a sigh. Do this a couple more times, please. And so as we trace the breath through the body in this pattern, it just expands our attention to encompass the totality of our bodies, of our minds, of our hearts. So we miss nothing. We include everything. And the exhale out of the mouth is an invitation to let go. Right? Let go of past, let go of future. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, except for right here, right now. Okay? As the inhales rise up the body, you'll sit a little taller, and it just heightens your focus. Okay? And as you exhale, just finding your connection to the earth, which will give you support. Okay? One more breath, please. Exhale out the mouth together. Maybe open and close your jaw a little. Sometimes hold a lot of tension in the face. Okay. Let's do some stretches. So interlace your hands. I imagine many of you work on your computer a lot. So you're just going to rotate your wrists. Okay. Breathing. So whenever you stretch, movement is what we're doing, yeah? But the breath is the most important, because the breath is going to move any tension that you're aware of, that you're unaware of. And then reverse the movement if you can. That reversing is a little strange. Excellent. Nice. And now with your hands interlaced, press your palms forward. Extend through the elbows. Drop the shoulders away from ears. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and then round the back body. So your chest, your breastbone, your sternum moves back. Breathe as you spread the shoulder wings. Exhale. Good. Inhale, bring your arms back up to the sky. Side body long. Now exhale, lean to the right. Good. So drop your right ear to shoulder a little bit. Gentle pull of that left hand with the right. Good. Inhale, rise up. Shoulders away from ears. They like to creep up. Exhale, lean to the left. So feel that your right hip is heavy, or your right foot. Breathing. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, release the arms down. Just let them float. And then bring the hands behind your back with the palms together and the fingers are down. So the elbows are bending out to the side. Exhale, drop your right ear to shoulder. Good. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, left ear to shoulder. Good. Do these half circles a few times. Your forehead is soft. You might close your eyes. Welcoming all sensations through your breath. Good. Next time your right ear comes back to shoulder, go to the left, and that will complete the cycle. Okay. Now head rises. Excellent. And release the hands back on the legs. Take your left hand. It can go to the right leg anywhere, or maybe you have your armchair. Yeah, arm of your chair. And then the right hand goes behind you. Little twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lean back a little bit. Breathe in. Rotating the spine. Breathe out. Nice. Center. And switch. So right hand, leg or chair. Left hand behind you. You can grab anything. Breathe in. The resistance is nice. Breathe out. So you have something to kind of push into. Breathe in. Sit up taller. Breathe out. Excellent. All right. Center, here we are. So maybe adjust your body. Give a little squiggle, scooch. And then palms back down on the legs. So feet rooted. Sitting bones to the front of your chair. If you're on the ground, it's helpful to sit on a cushion, especially if your hips are tight. You could even sit on a pillow on your chair. If you elevate your hips, it will help your pelvis and the leg bones relax a little bit more. So on the ground, knees wide, close your eyes. In your chair, feet rooted. And allow your tailbone to kind of stick out a little bit. And tone the belly. So what that does is it supports the neutral curvature of your lower back. So the tailbone kind of sticks out, the lower back curves in. Okay. And then when you tone the navel, it helps you lengthen the spine upward. And you might feel like your chest is going to lean back a little bit over the tailbone. So it's like there's an imaginary wall there. You feel very supported. And then the spine, imagine that it keeps extending through the top of the head. So there'll be a slight tuck of your chin. And just let your arms relax out of the sockets, fingers soft, tongue relaxed, mouth soft. And now your eyes. So I prefer eyes closed, but you can always open your eyes, especially if you feel very tired. Open eye meditation is fine. You just focus like 3 to 5 feet in front of you on one spot that doesn't move, and your eyes are like half closed. Okay. So we'll begin with a technique called wave breathing, and we're going to add in a piece of the breath that helps release any stress or holding. And so you can keep your hands like this, or you can put them on your body. One hand on your navel, one hand on your chest. This will help you feel how the breath is moving, but it's also nurturing. Just to put your hands on your body can be comforting. Okay. So as you inhale, fill the belly like a balloon. So the lower hand, it puffs out. The breath will move up to the ribs, and then the top hand will lift just a little. And then when you exhale out of the nose. The top hand will deflate, ribs, and then the lower hand, belly pulls into spine. So the breath just moves up and then back down. Okay. So inhale, fill lower belly, slow your breath. Ribs and chest, sit up taller. Exhale out the nose, please. Deflate the top hand. Ribs and navel pulls into spine. Continue for a few rounds. And so when you practice this, it might feel a little difficult at first. And all that's revealing to you is that maybe you don't breathe with your belly, which is also breathing with your diaphragm, the muscle for breathing. You might tend to breathe in the chest first instead of the navel, which can cause a shallower breath. And that's okay. So all you're doing is gathering information. For some of you, you might find like, wow, this is really energizing or relaxing. So just notice what the breath gives you. Be sure when you inhale and you breathe into the chest last that you're not lifting the shoulders, okay? Keep the shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to add a little piece to this breath on the exhale. So keep everything the same, wave breathing from bottom to top. And then when you exhale out of the nose from top to bottom, at the very end of your breath, you're going to purse the lips and imagine that you're going to blow out like a candle or blow through a straw. Navel pulls into spine to push any excess stagnant air out, okay? And for me, it feels like this kind of tone of the belly to really push the air out at the bottom with that straw breath. And you can just imagine that you're filling up with any sort of goodness that you need, right? It could be focus, energy, joy, gratitude. And when you exhale, you're releasing anything that you're holding on to. Maybe it's anxiety, tension, resistance. Let's do 2 more, please. And just practice the technique that I describe to the best of your ability, staying as focused as you can. And try not to beat yourself up if you feel like you're not doing it right, or if you get distracted. That's normal. Just continue with the technique. Just bring your awareness back and be gentle with yourself. Okay. Last breath. Excellent. And then releasing your hands back down on your legs. And really acknowledging the aftermath of that technique. Notice the shift from when we started. So next for our meditation technique, we're just going to do a body scan. Really powerful technique that's used in many different traditions. The idea is that as you listen to my voice guide you to different parts of your body, your awareness is just moving to each body part. You don't have to try to relax. You don't have to think about the area. All you do is focus on the area, or bring your attention, to the area that I name, and just keep moving your attention. And that way, your body will just inherently begin to relax because all you're doing is listening and moving your awareness. Okay? Strive to be as still as possible for these remaining moments that we share, and your breath is just as natural as possible. You might find as you scan and release pockets of freedom that you want to take a bigger breath, and that's okay. And see if you can just let the breath be as relaxed as possible. The breath breathing you. Bring your attention to your tongue. Soften the mouth. A slight part to the lips. Space in between the upper teeth and lower teeth. Feel the roof of the mouth wide. The space under the tongue soft. Notice the space in between the lips. That slight part. Attention to right nostril. Breath soft. Left nostril. Tip of nose. Right cheek. Left cheek. Just feeling your jaw. Feel the inside of the right ear. The inside of the left ear. Right eye. Left eye. And notice the slit between the upper and lower eyelids on both your eyes at once. Space between the eyes. Forehead. Top of head, as if rising the spine out of the earth. Whole head and face together. Relaxed. Trace your attention down the back of the neck. Right shoulder blade. Left shoulder blade. Feel both shoulders at once. Both elbows. Wrists. Hands. and all 10 fingers. Move your attention to the rib cage in the back body, the mid-spine. Lower back. Right glute. Left glute. Awareness to tailbone. And now the whole spine at once. Attention to the right clavicle bone. Left clavicle bone. Hollow of throat. Center of chest. Release any doing. And just feel the upper abdomen, the space in between the ribs. Navel, right at the belly button level. Right front hip. Left front hip. Pelvic floor. Feel both hips at once as your awareness moves down the legs to the knees. Ankles. Feet. And all 10 toes. Awareness to the whole body at once. Release all doing. Feel the sensation of the whole body at once, at ease. So still. So soft. Attention to the effortless breath moving through the whole body. And choosing to watch the natural breath at the tip of the nose. I'll give you 3 options: the chest or the navel. Where does your attention intuitively go? And just watch the breath breathe you at that area in stillness. And remember that you're not trying to not think. You're just being present. If a thought arises, you come back to watching the breath at the part of the body that you chose, that's all. Thoughts rise. and thoughts fall. You're just training your mind to catch them. That's it. And now take a full breath in together, please. And a full breath out. Inhale, reach your arms overhead like you just woke up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Just close your eyes and honoring the space shared. Just really acknowledging the impact of the practice. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Susie. That was amazing. So our winners of the swag are Lucy Sawyer and Edna Montes, and we'll be reaching out to you guys to get your information so that we can send you your swag packs. I'm going to turn it over to Caitlin to close us out for today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Betsy. And thank you, Susie. That was absolutely lovely and definitely needed on this Tuesday morning. Thank you guys for joining us so much. If you found this practice to be helpful, FitPros would love to partner with your company as well to continue to support your overall health and well-being. So please recommend FitPros to your benefits and human resources department, and let's connect on LinkedIn. I put my invitation here in the chat box. So we'd love to connect with you and see how we can be a resource. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.